Welcome. Do you feel like all you hear about are remakes and sequels in the gaming world? Well, today we're shaking things up. We're going to dive into a fresh list of 10 upcoming games that are not sequels, not remakes, not adaptations, but entirely new IPs that have us buzzing with excitement. Alright, let's kick things off with number 10, Phantom Blade Zero. This martial arts-inspired action game is looking sharp, if the trailers are anything to go by. The emphasis here is on fast, brutal action, and it looks absolutely spectacular in motion. It's got a wuxia-inspired setting and intense combat, even though the developers are relatively unknown. With Sony backing them, we're hopeful for the best. I got a sneak peek of this game at Summer Game Fest last year, and let me tell you, it was a blast. Some really over-the-top special attacks, tons of weapon variety, and a large, interconnected world make it one to watch out for. Next up at number 9 is Steel Hunters. Mech games are making a comeback, and it feels fantastic. Steel Hunters is an upcoming free-to-play extraction shooter where you play in teams of 2, scavenging for resources, battling NPC enemies, and squaring off against 5 other teams. The mechs look like a cross between Gundams and Titanfall mechs, and the game features PvE mode if you're into stomping around awesome maps solo. Keep an eye on this one. It's currently in alpha and has no set release date yet. Now let's move on to number 8, Hell is Us. This game grabbed our attention because it's venturing outside the usual dark fantasy setting of Souls-likes. It features a semi-open world with a mix of sci-fi and supernatural elements. The exploration looks promising, and the combat gives off Souls-like vibes. The world design and trailers hint at a game full of discovery and eerie moments. Look for this one on September 4, 2025 from Rogue Factor. At number 7, we have Tides of Annihilation. This ambitious action game is set in a destroyed London, blending cinematic action with semi-open world elements. What really stands out are the gigantic knights you have to climb and dismantle in epic set-piece battles. Think of it as a mix between Nier Automata and Shadow of the Colossus. With 30 boss fights promised and a highly polished look, it's one to keep on your radar, even though there's no release date yet. Sliding in at number 6 is Storror Parkour Pro. Don't let the name fool you into thinking this is a horror game. It's all about parkour set in an open-world London with both a story mode and multiplayer components. The game uses a unique animation system combining motion capture with physics-based movement, making it look really fun. Picture Mirror's Edge meeting Human Fall Flat. It's scheduled for Q1 2025 and promises both a sport-oriented and arcadey experience. We're excited to see how it plays once we get our hands on it. Next, at number 5, we have Kronos, The New Dawn. This survival horror game has a time-bending premise where you play as a bobblehead in a nightmare future, retrieving people from the past via time portals. The game combines alien abstraction with Eastern Bloc brutalism, offering a unique, twisted visual style. It's less a walking simulator and more a full-on third-person shooter, reminiscent of Resident Evil 4 or Dead Space. Look for it sometime in 2025. Coming in at number 4 is La Chimera. This is an old-fashioned, story-driven FPS, which is already exciting given how—
Don't you fucking move.
Sitting at number 3 is Clockwork Revolution from Inxile, known for their highly reactive RPGs. It's essentially a Bioshock-style FPS with a unique time travel mechanic where your actions affect the outcome of the city, turning it into either a paradise with a dark side or a full-blown dystopia. How these changes work is still vague, but the potential for reactive storytelling is huge. This game has us all curious and excited. Number 2 is ReAnimal by Studio Tarsier, the original developers of Little Nightmares. This game is like a spiritual successor to Little Nightmares, featuring narratively driven, highly scripted horror with a co-op mode. The settings and creatures are even more grotesque and twisted than before. While the release date is still coming soon, we're eagerly anticipating this one.
I thought you were dead.
Finally, at number 1, Project Century from the Yakuza studio. Set in an alternate universe Japan in 1915, this game promises brutal, visceral combat and a seamless, immersive experience. The details are sparse, but the excitement is high. With the pedigree of RGG behind it, this is one we can't wait to hear more about. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm Jason, and I hope you're as excited about these upcoming games as we are. For more information, check out the show notes for links to trailers and more details. See you next time!
Let's keep on singing.